this is an introduction to the Macintosh. Right now, you're on your desktop. That's what this area is right now. You have a dock where applications are. These are shortcuts to your applications. You also have some icons up on top. You will not have as many as I have because I have applications that place little shortcuts up on top. And most people who just purchased their machine do not have them. But the key is it tells you who's logged in. You have the day and time. This is your audio, and your audio you want to raise or lower depending on your preference. If you're using your computer in a wireless environment, you would be having to make sure that you are on a Wi-Fi network, which I am. And I'm not going to talk about the rest of these for now because it probably won't pertain to you, but this is quite important. This is Spotlight, and if I want to find something, a document, I could type in, let's say baseball, and it's going to list all my programs and applications about baseball and give me a little preview about it to the left. It gives calendar events, and I'm going to quit the calendar, but it's a great way to locate whether it's a program, application, an image. And this is another wonderful feature of Mountain Lion that tells me all my reminders, calendar. It gives me Facebook posts if I have set up Facebook. It gives a Twitter feed, and it also has iTunes. One of, I guess, what I listened to last. So if you want to just quickly look to see, it also sometimes it will show mail also. I happen to not have any mail at the moment, so that's why it's not here. These are the things I will be doing. So it's great to just do a fast glance once in a while. Now, there's a few applications that we all have. For example, we have Launchpad. Launchpad shows us all the applications that are in our hard drive. So some of these are applications that we all have, and others are ones that I just installed myself. I also have many applications because I've had this computer for quite some time, and I'm a power user. So you won't probably have three screens of applications if you just bought your computer and you're a new user to the Macintosh. So there's something called Finder. I'd like to tell you, Finder is just what it says. It helps you find things. So in the Finder, I have on the left my favorites. Some of the standard favorites are like movies, music, pictures. The shortcut to my name happens to be my home folder. That is my login. The computer I'm on has multiple logins, and that happens to be my personal login. I could see what applications I have, and these are the ones that I installed. The administrator of the computer probably installed a lot more. I happen to be the administrator, but if I click on applications, these are all the applications that are installed on my machine. I can look at all the files that are on my machine. Now, I personally don't keep a lot of files on my machine because I like to store them either on external hard drives or in Dropbox, but I do have a good number of application programs and excuse me, I'll correct myself. I have many files. Desktop. It shows what's on the desktop. Now, I have a clean desktop for this demonstration. I will be truthful, I don't always have a clean desktop. I actually hid most of my desktop items in my documents folder where it's called desktop, and that's what's usually on my desktop at this moment. A download folder, there's a couple ways to find downloads. One, on these favorite shortcuts in Finder, but I also placed a download folder on my dock. So I could click downloads and then I click open, and of course it's open already. I also have another folder called applications, so they could see all my applications, and open it up, and there they are. And they always open to the Finder, and you can have more than one Finder open at a time. My picture folder, my music folder. I also have something called devices down here, and you do too. If you have more than one Macintosh, it will show yours and others that are around you, but you cannot get into them unless you have a password, and they can't get into yours. It's a way of networking and sharing files, but you need permission to do that from the other person. So I also use Dropbox. Now, I would recommend, unless you use Dropbox all the time, I recommend accessing Dropbox via the web, because it does slow my computer down a little when it's syncing. These are the different applications I have. I want to make this video short and just say, here's the trash can, click on it, click empty if there's something in it. And this is it for right now. We will come back to continue our little tour of the Macintosh.